What's up, guys? Dunspark here with the Gen 6 talk for Friday. It's the biggest topic, so I might as well go over it. Mega Charizard X. Now, I know everyone's been wanting Charizard, make him a dragon type. Give him the Mega Dragon flying. Dragon and fire, I guess he is now. I'm not disappointed. I mean, with the game. I mean, I'm not choosing Charmander anyway, so it doesn't bother me. Plus, I get Y version. Just overall, the design isn't that bad in my opinion. I mean, not too big on the wings or the fire coming out of the mouth's okay, but I think they could have done something a little, like maybe it come out of the back of the horns, like back of the head, like just wave around. I like the blue fire touch. Thing is, I mean, this is not, I mean, besides the head and the fire on the end of the tail, I mean, it just doesn't really seem like Charizard. Like, I know everyone's like, oh, he looks like a dragon, let's make him a dragon and fire. He may have looked like a dragon, he was never supposed to be a dragon. They based his design off, like, the whole evolution chain was based off the story of a salamander who wanted to fly and grew wings. That is what it is. And I know you're probably thinking, salamanders, that's those are water creatures. No. Well, they are, but the salamanders have been known in mythology to be brought around fire. And we had a talk about this in one of my classes in high school, and it was that, like, salamanders could come back to life in fire or something. Anyway, it was never supposed to be a dragon. It looked like it, but he wasn't supposed to be. So, now, the only thing that kills me with the design is the wings. I just don't really like the wings. Because, I mean, they just don't look flyable. And I know you can look at Salamence and think the same thing, but I mean, they look more like feathers. And I don't know. I do like the blue fire. The Azure Fire is it looks cool on everything. But I mean, I don't know. I'm not big on this. I know for hell sure that Venusaur doesn't like it. He hates it. But me and him both agree we are gonna be pissed if they don't put out the Blastoise and Venusaur versions. But in all honesty, don't single out certain Pokemon to get two different forms for two different games. Give, like, and everything that's supposed to get a Mega Evolution, give them each more than one, at least. Be fair with it. And you know why they showed Charizard off? Because he's the fan favorite. Everyone complains about it. Guess what? Stone Edge is still gonna hurt him. He may be and they took away Charizard's main feature. He was a special attacker. He fought with special attack. That was his thing. He wasn't. You could teach him a few, like, you had to get the stab physical moves to really want to do it. I mean, like Fire Fang, or I mean, Dragon Tail was good, but I mean, a lot of things learn that, and it's just for switching. Another one of my points is I don't know how well the Mega Evolutions in general, I don't know how well these things are going to do in a competitive play and just in first place. Because everyone has the items they gotta use. Yeah, Pokemon get a boost, but me and Venusaur were talking about Garchomp. He's on there. He's on the OU list because he's got moderate speed and a great attack. But with the Mega Evolution, his attack gets a boost, speed goes to shit. And with the Choice Scarf, he cannot be able to have that Choice Scarf to raise his speed. Guess what? He's now more of a target, unless they can bulk him up. Some other things I want to talk about with this Charizard. I mean, the coloring is just, they changed everything about Charizard except for the fire on his tail, his somewhat body, like the legs and everything, arms and face. But I mean, everything else about him is just completely different. Like, I know you can say Mega Charizard Y has the bigger wings, more spikes, and some other features, but I mean, it still looks like a general Charizard. This thing looks like a whole different thing that's like Charizard. But I don't know, he does get a boost in attack, which I guess there'll be something about that. I mean, I'm not gonna say much about it. I mean, I do like it for the most part. It has a interesting design. I actually kind of like it. It's one of those things, I kind of like it, but I also kind of don't like it. I like it for its design, and yeah, it's a dragon type. I don't like it for the probable reasonings they did for it, going against their own little origin for Charmander and Charmeleon and all them. But I mean, like I want to say, that's your opinion, and you're entitled to it. So, in all essence, it's just my opinion. I just want to put it out there. I'm not going to go too much into it, because I mean, I'm not the one using it. My first 3 Pokemon are already settled. I'm going to go with Bulbasaur as the Kanto starter. I'm going to go with the Froakie as my water type. And then I'm going to go with the Torchic that they're giving away as my fire type. So, I mean, I've already got everything pretty planned out. Now, some other things I wanted to mention about things I'm hoping for X and Y. I'm kind of hoping for, some other stuff. Let me think what I was going to say. Oh, yeah. I want them to keep TMs like their own thing. Like, you don't let TMs be reusable over and over again. Let's see, don't let HMs be restricted to badges. Like, don't make it to where you have to have a badge to use a HM. Dumb down the HMs, because I liked that Generation 5. Rock Smash was a TM. I liked that. Let's see. Make the story more involved. Kind of like a 5th gen was. I liked 5th generation. Like, at first, I was like, what is this? What is this stuff? But after a while, I liked the next generation. I mean, there's stuff I had made a list in my head, but I can't remember everything. If anything, bring back the lucky egg or something like it, because way better than the experience share. I mean, I would love to have the lucky egg back, because you could level your team just like that. Another thing I'd like them to do is keep it a moderate leveling you need to do in between gyms and towns and stuff. Because, like, one of my few problems with Generation 4 was that you had to level up so much in between certain towns because it took forever to get there. Mainly between the, I think it was Hearthome City and Vilestone. Because you had to go through one route, and I think the mountain. Then you had to go through the Socialian town. I think that's how it's pronounced, where the ranchers were and all that. Then you had to go through another route. Then you had to go through the raining area. Then you got to Vilestone. And then her Pokemon are a lot higher than what they normally would be for a third gym leader. Now overall, I mean, I have high hopes for this. I can't wait for the game. I almost go by GameStop every day, because I'm just like, soon it will be here. But oh man, I want X and Y to get here so bad. All honesty, it was one of the only reasons I got a 3DS at first. But it's now not the only reason I have a 3DS. I played Rayman Origins after seeing the Rayman Legends trailer. God, I loved that trailer. Waiting for the next Smash Bros. Cause I'm stoked about that. Because they actually added in Mega Man, and for years I'd been like, where's Mega Man? I mean, why have y'all not added him in? He started on Nintendo. That was where most of his games were. And they just... And the most of them have. Even the... I hate saying this. The Battle Network and Star Force were on DS. And I hate talking about those games because I don't consider them true Mega Man games. Because it was basically... You're using chips and cards to use weapons and just strategically fight with hit points and stuff. Mega Man was a platformer, had action, had adventure, just going through, getting the weapons, defeating the different bosses. Like Mega Man X, like Egoraptor, that is one of my favorite games. I love Mega Man X. I love some of the original Mega Mans. I've played them. I guess I know it's not Pokemon oriented, but I think I'm gonna go ahead. Some of my characters I want in Smash Bros. I'm gonna go ahead and do a list for them. Just a little discussion. So when I come up with that, I'll be sure to post that. It's just some characters I'm hoping to see enter the game, maybe be in there. So, well guys, I guess this is all I can really go through for now. Like I said, this is just my opinion. I just want to put it out there. But so anyway, like, subscribe, drop a comment down below, request a future Pokemon of the day. Next week, of course, is going to be Baby Pokemon Week, or just young looking Pokemon, just the stuff that looks like little kids. So it'll include the baby Pokemon, probably Ralts, Gothorita, stuff like that. So it should be an interesting week. I mean, not going to be much to say because, you know, they're baby Pokemon, they can't really learn anything. Gen 2 being the start of the baby Pokemon, it'll be a little tough to do with Gen 1, so I'll have to figure something out for Generation 1. Overall, I mean, I think next week, not next week, but the next week, is X and Y. And we'll probably have some more discussion on X and Y throughout that week. Some of my thoughts on some of the Pokemon, because you know they're going to give out more spoilers next week. You know, the closer they get, they're just going to keep giving out information. And, you know, it's kind of going against what they wanted to do. They wanted to have a whole new start. But I'm ignoring a lot of it. Like, the best way to ignore it, say it's fake. Like the release of the final evolutions, don't know if it's real. I do not know. Chestnut looks cool. I will say that if it is real. Greninja, so glad I'm going with Froakie. He looks freaking awesome. Anyway. Like I said, like, subscribe, drop a comment. Check me out on Showdown. I'm on there usually every day. I mean, I gotta get on there to make the videos. So just, you want to battle, we can always do that. Just send me a message, tell me your Showdown name, and I'll write it down. Because it's gotten hard for me to really keep up with that. So, besides that, okay, so we have The Gentleman. I'm going to continue that. I know it's not really getting views, but I like the game. And seeing as the difficulty's going up a lot, there is going to be some rage going there. May go back to Acid Bunny. I'm kind of doubting it with the controls we're messing up. I'll find another platformer though. I am going to join Newgrounds. I'm going to make an account because I do feel bad that I am recording the games that I'm playing. And I'm not even a member of the website, and I'm using the games that are on there. So I'm going to do that just to kind of make it feel like it'd be a little bit better. If anyone would like to, if anyone's good with art, and you'd like to, you've seen my thumbnails that I've made using a paint, so I mean it's not going to look good. If anyone's good at art design, can make me a battle challenge, and whenever I need like another thumbnail for another game, that'd be much appreciated. I'm just terrible. Let's see. Overall, it's just The Gentleman's still going to be going on. I probably will start recording more than one battle challenge like I did today, or I mean yesterday. I'll record more than one, put them on there, because I mean they're simple to record. It gets people to show what they can do with their teams. You'll see later today the goofing around thing. Me and Venusaur toys, just kind of battling and kind of just talking and goofing around. I mean, it wasn't much anything serious, but overall, I think we're going to get some more productivity throughout the next few weeks. I mean, we've been up a month. I'm happy about that. I know this has been a long kind of video. I mean, it was mainly supposed to be just talking about the Charizard, but I thought I'd do some like talking to update about the channel. So, I mean, overall, I'm hoping to get a little bit more done. Hoping that around my birthday I'll get some money and I can get a better computer so that I can record better, because this is a Windows 32-bit Vista computer. I'm lucky to be able to do what I do, and the man, it's hard. I can't even play certain games without lagging. Some of the games I have, like that are indie games on my computer, I would love to record them for videos. But I mean, I can't do it because if I run the Bandicam along with the those that are on the computer, then I can't. It lags so much. It's not. I can't even do it. So if I get a better computer, it'll be able to hold up to the lag and everything else better. I'm wanting to get an Alienware because that's better for gaming. Because the reason I can do it online is because it doesn't lag hardly. It rarely lags. I know you'll notice a little lag in the Gentleman or on Showdown. Showdown's website lags anyway. So anyway, I think this is where I should end it before I keep rambling on. So this is Dunspark, and as always, I will see you next time on this channel.
We can dance if we want to, we can leave your friends behind, 'cause your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well they're no friends of mine. Say, we can go where we want to, places they will